The world can feel divided, we face challenges, conflicts arise, yet hope remains. We all share a common humanity, we all desire happiness, we all seek peace. Kindness and compassion are the bridges, they connect us, they heal divisions, they build a better world. Kindness is a simple act, it costs nothing, yet it holds immense power. A smile, a helping hand, a listening ear. These small gestures matter, they brighten someone's day. They create ripples of positivity. In a world yearning for connection, kindness is a beacon of hope. Demands are high, stress is common. It's easy to get caught up in our own lives, but taking a moment for kindness nourishes our souls. It reminds us of our shared humanity. Kindness is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to be kind, especially in challenging times. Kindness creates a virtuous cycle. Compassion goes beyond kindness. It's about understanding, it's about connecting with the suffering of others, feeling empathy for their pain, wanting to help alleviate their struggles. Compassion is a deep well of human potential. When we cultivate compassion, we open our hearts. We recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. We move beyond judgment and prejudice. Compassion allows us to see the good in others, even when they falter. It helps us forgive. It empowers us to build bridges of understanding. The world needs compassion now more than ever. We face complex problems. Compassion is not passive, it's a call to action. Building a kinder, more compassionate world is a collective effort. It starts with each of us. It requires a conscious choice, a commitment to cultivate these qualities in our own lives, to spread them to others. Every act of kindness matters. Every gesture of compassion makes a difference. No matter how small, our actions have a ripple effect. They inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a global movement of compassion. This movement transcends borders, cultures, and religions. It unites us in our shared humanity. It recognizes the inherent dignity of every individual. Building a kinder, more compassionate world begins within each of us. It's a journey of self-reflection and growth. We must first cultivate these qualities in our own lives before we can share them with the world. Like a gardener tending to their plot, we must nurture the seeds of compassion within ourselves. Self-compassion is the foundation. We must treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we offer to others. Acknowledge your own humanity. Accept your imperfections. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. We all stumble and fall on this journey of life. It's through self-compassion that we find the strength to rise again. Cultivate mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Notice how you react to situations and people. Are your responses rooted in kindness or judgment? Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the good in your life. Focus on the simple things. Kindness and compassion are not passive traits. They are active practices that require conscious effort and cultivation. Like any skill, the more we practice, the more natural it becomes. Start small. Look for opportunities in your daily life to perform acts of kindness no matter how small. Smile at a stranger. Hold the door open for someone. Offer a listening ear to a friend in need. These seemingly insignificant gestures can have a profound impact on the lives of others. Challenge your biases. We all hold unconscious biases that can influence our thoughts, feelings, and actions towards others. Take the time to examine your own biases. Are you quicker to judge certain groups of people? Practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger and resentment only hurts ourselves. Forgiving others and ourselves frees us to move forward with lightness and love. Remember that acts of kindness and compassion don't have to be grand gestures. Once we've begun to cultivate kindness and compassion in our own lives, we can then turn our attention outward and find ways to spread these qualities to the world around us. Like ripples expanding outwards from a single drop of water, our actions have the power to create a wave of positive change. Be kind to the earth. Our planet is a precious gift, and it's our responsibility to care for it with love and respect. Reduce your environmental impact by making sustainable choices. Conserve water, reduce your carbon footprint, and support organizations working to protect our natural world. Speak up against injustice. Silence in the face of injustice is complicity. Use your voice to speak out against discrimination, prejudice, and inequality. Support organizations working to create a more just and equitable world. Practice random acts of kindness. Make a conscious effort to perform acts of kindness for strangers and those in need. By spreading kindness and compassion wherever we go, we can create a more loving and harmonious world for all.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.
Kindness and compassion flourish in communities. When people come together with shared values, they create a fertile ground for empathy and understanding to grow. Like a garden, a compassionate community requires tending. It needs individuals willing to plant seeds of kindness, nurture connections, and cultivate a sense of belonging for all. Start by strengthening your local community. Get to know your neighbors, attend community events, support local businesses, volunteer your time or resources to organizations working to improve the lives of others. Small acts of connection can create a ripple effect, fostering a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Encourage dialogue and understanding. Create spaces for respectful conversations about difficult issues. Listen with an open heart, seeking to understand perspectives different from your own. Bridge divides by finding common ground and building bridges of empathy. Celebrate diversity and inclusion. Embrace the richness that comes from different cultures, backgrounds, and experiences. While individual acts of kindness are essential, collective action amplifies our impact. When we join forces with others who share our values, we can create a powerful force for positive change. Together we can address systemic issues, advocate for justice, and build a world that reflects our deepest aspirations. Support organizations and initiatives that align with your values. Donate your time, resources, or skills to organizations working to create a kinder, more compassionate world. Amplify their message, volunteer your skills, or participate in fundraising efforts. Every contribution, no matter how small, makes a difference. Engage in peaceful activism and advocacy. Use your voice to speak out against injustice, inequality, and suffering. Contact your elected officials, sign petitions, participate in peaceful protests, and raise awareness about issues that matter to you. Collective action can create meaningful change. Collaborate on community projects that promote kindness and compassion. Working together on shared goals strengthens community bonds and inspires others to get involved. In a world often driven by division and difference, it's crucial to remember our shared humanity. Beneath the surface of language, culture, and belief systems lies a common thread that connects us all. We all share the same basic human needs, the desire for love, belonging, safety, and meaning. By focusing on our common ground, we can foster compassion, understanding, and unity. Practice empathy and understanding. Make a conscious effort to see the world through the eyes of others, especially those who are different from you. Listen to their stories, learn about their experiences, and try to understand the world from their perspective. Empathy allows us to connect on a deeper level and bridge divides. Challenge prejudice and discrimination. Speak out against stereotypes, biases, and discrimination whenever you encounter them. Educate yourself and others about the harmful effects of prejudice, and work towards creating a world where everyone feels valued and respected. Celebrate our common humanity through art, music, and storytelling. Education is the cornerstone of a kinder, more compassionate world. It's not merely about imparting knowledge, but about nurturing hearts and minds capable of empathy, critical thinking, and ethical action. Just as a gardener carefully prepares the soil before planting seeds, we must cultivate an educational environment that allows compassion to blossom. Early childhood education plays a vital role. Children are naturally compassionate, they instinctively care for others. Nurturing these qualities requires creating a supportive environment. Early education should emphasize emotional intelligence. It should teach children about empathy, kindness, and conflict resolution. Play-based learning helps children develop social and emotional skills. Integrating compassion into all levels of education is crucial. It's not just a subject for a single class. Compassion can be woven into various subjects. Literature can teach empathy by exploring diverse perspectives. History can highlight stories of compassion and social justice. Science can emphasize our interconnectedness with all living beings. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's crucial for building a kinder, more compassionate world because it allows us to navigate relationships with empathy, build strong connections, and resolve conflicts peacefully. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. It involves understanding our own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. We can then learn to manage our emotions effectively. This means responding to challenging situations with calmness and composure rather than reacting impulsively. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is at the heart of compassion. It involves stepping outside of our own experiences and perspectives and trying to see the world through the eyes of another person. Effective communication is essential for building strong, compassionate relationships. This includes active listening, clear and respectful expression of our own needs and feelings, and the ability to engage in constructive dialogue even when there are disagreements. The media plays a powerful role in shaping our perceptions of the world and influencing our values. It can either contribute to a culture of fear, division, and negativity, or promote understanding, empathy, and compassion. We need media that inspires us to build a better world, not one that sensationalizes suffering or exploits our differences. Support media outlets that prioritize ethical reporting, factual accuracy, and diverse perspectives. Choose media sources that focus on solutions-oriented journalism, highlighting stories of resilience, hope, and compassion. Be critical consumers of media, questioning biases and seeking out multiple perspectives on complex issues. Be mindful of the content you consume and share on social media. Use social media platforms to amplify positive messages, share stories of kindness and compassion, and connect with others who share your values. We stand at a crossroads. The path ahead is ours to choose. We can continue down a road paved with division, greed, and apathy. Or, we can choose a different path. A path illuminated by kindness and compassion. This path leads to a brighter future. A future where peace prevails, love triumphs, and every human being is treated with dignity and respect. Our world is interconnected. What we do to others, we do to ourselves. When we harm one another, we harm the fabric of humanity. When we act with kindness and compassion, we weave threads of love and understanding that bind us together. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, sends ripples of compassion throughout the world. We are all connected by invisible threads of shared humanity. We breathe the same air, share the same planet, and yearn for the same fundamental things: love, belonging, and peace. When we recognize our interconnectedness, we begin to see ourselves in the faces of others. We are no longer strangers but brothers and sisters sharing a common journey on this precious planet. This interconnectedness is not merely a philosophical concept, it's a lived reality. The choices we make each day have an impact not only on our own lives, but on the lives of others around the world. When we choose kindness, we choose to contribute to a more just, compassionate, and peaceful world for all. Imagine a world where kindness is the norm, not the exception. A world where compassion guides our actions, where empathy shapes our responses, and where love bridges the divides that separate us. This is not a utopian dream. It's a future we can create together, one act of kindness at a time. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect. It touches the life of the recipient, who in turn is more likely to pay it forward. It inspires those who witness it, planting seeds of compassion in their hearts. And it contributes to a collective shift in consciousness, reminding us of our shared humanity and our capacity for love. Kindness is contagious. When we witness acts of compassion, our own hearts soften. We are inspired to follow suit, to spread kindness and understanding in our own interactions. This creates a virtuous cycle, where kindness begets more kindness, and compassion spreads like wildfire, transforming hearts and minds along the way. Just as a single candle can illuminate a dark room, a single act of kindness can brighten the lives of many. Never underestimate the power of your actions. Even the smallest gesture of compassion can have a profound impact on the world around you. Building a kinder, more compassionate world begins with each of us. It's a conscious choice we make each day, in every interaction, in every thought, word, and deed. It's about recognizing our shared humanity, embracing our interconnectedness, and extending a hand of kindness to all beings. Start by cultivating kindness and compassion in your own life. Practice self-compassion, mindfulness, and gratitude. Look for opportunities to perform acts of kindness for others, no matter how small. Challenge your biases, practice forgiveness, and speak out against injustice. Join forces with others who share your values. Support organizations and initiatives that promote kindness, compassion, and social justice. Engage in peaceful activism and advocacy. Collaborate on community projects that strengthen bonds and build a more compassionate society. Remember that building a kinder, more compassionate world is not a destination, but a journey. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way, but we must never lose sight of our shared humanity or our capacity for love. Let us move forward with courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in our ability to create a better world for ourselves and for generations to come. The time for kindness is now. The future of humanity depends on it.